Record screen, and then sync, audio, video, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 10 years.
It's been 10 years.
But Forrest, your YouTube About page says you started in the summer of 2010. Listen, I had a failed experiment prior to that. We don't talk about it.
He's Barry the Bailing.
I've been here making content for quite a while now. No, I'm not the #1 YouTuber. This video isn't gonna be about how to get 1 million views on all of your videos, because I don't know how to do that. I've been doing it for a while. I got a lot of experience, and I've learned a lot of things over the years, for better or worse. I figured I'd just answer some questions, and millions of you replied. So what are you guys curious about when it comes to being a YouTuber, YouTubing in general? Let's see. What is your favorite game? I guess my favorite game of all time was WoW, but that has nothing to do with being a YouTuber. So what class do you plan on maining in WoW? Are all the questions gonna be about WoW?
You gotta play WoW every day.
The answer is Warlock. I'm gonna main a Warlock. Do you have another job besides YouTube? So I don't have another job. When I started YouTube, I was bartending and going to school part-time, and I was basically trying to think of what I wanted to do with my life. But then StarCraft 2 came into beta, and I started uploading videos, and it worked.
Hey guys, this is Force with Force StarCraft 2 Strategy and Discussion, your #1 location for step-by-step strategy videos and tutorials.
Yes, this is the video that launched my YouTube career. I am as surprised as you guys. I think I got my first check after like 3 months. I was in the phase of machinima.
Last time I told you guys about how much everything sucks big dick. I was getting f***ed over by machinima. A ton of money.
And then from then on out, I quit my job. I mean, it wasn't a very measured approach, but you know what? I was like 23, so I had it was whatever. Why do you think I care? You don't, Harambe. You're dead, okay? When are you gonna be good? This is actually something that I ask myself every day. Geez, you're gonna stop making shitty videos at one point? Every day I look back onto my old content and like, that was horrible. And that even includes the video that I just uploaded. Like, I constantly feel like there's stuff I need to improve and get better at, and I try. Do I succeed all the time? Absolutely not. When was YouTube at its best? You know, that's a weird question. I think like YouTube's just gone through different phases. I think the early content had something special to it that just doesn't really exist as much in modern content.
Let's play some Tetris, motherfucker.
There's a clear difference in video quality. The bar has definitely been stepped up, and I think there's a lot of amazing content out there, but it is very different, and it has a different feel to it. Like, the soul of YouTube content nowadays feels much more about this is entertainment, whereas back in the day, it was like,
It's peanut butter jelly time.
Hey, Charlie!
so that probably speaks for itself. What motivates you to get going every morning and make content? Basically, just like nowadays, I'm just trying to make stuff that I think is fun, and I think that people will have fun watching. Coming up with an idea for a video, I'm like, are people gonna enjoy watching this? Am I just making this for the sake of making it? I'm sorry to hear that, Force. Get well soon. I know, it's been terrible. YouTube has had me in prison for 10 years making content on their platform, only to copy strike all of my videos.
I'm gonna copy strike this guy.
How much allowance do you get? Dude, I haven't even getting allowance since I was like 16 years old. I moved out of the house at 18. I didn't realize that was it. What is the average CPM for gaming videos? I don't think I can contractually say that. If you get 100,000 views, you'll probably get like $100 to $200 or something like that. It depends on a lot of things. It depends on the length of video, the time of year. It's very complicated. It changes all the time. How long have you been a YouTuber? That was the question. Okay. I wish I could have stayed in school for video editing. It was before YouTube blew up, but I would have loved to do the work you do. I got some good news for you. I didn't go to school for video editing. Not at all. And that's one of the interesting things, because like I've learned a lot over the years, literally just by trial and error. Being like, oh, yeah, maybe I see like a cool effect or something in another video, and I'm like, oh, how do I do that? And then I just Google it. I mean, like, if you have an idea, make something good of it, and that doesn't require top tier editing skills. Hopefully Mixer will offer you a better opportunity. Yeah, Mixer, give me some of that money. I want to upgrade my Crib! What made you stop doing forced strategy gaming and move to gaming news? Time, like, people change, dude. Over 10 years, over 5 years, people change, and interest and focus change. And when I started YouTube, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be like a video strategy guide. I'm gonna come up with all the best strats because I'm a genius. Turns out I'm not a genius. I didn't come up with most of the best strats. I just looked at what pro players did and was like, hey guys, here's what pro players are doing. And I was super serious back then. And like, people have made the comment before, like, oh, Force, you're not as serious as you used to be and all that stuff. It's just mostly because I was like, I had a lot of anxiety. I was nervous. I was uncomfortable in front of the camera. Even to this day, like, I get bouts of anxiety sometimes when I'm overthinking or about to record and I'm nervous. Like, is this gonna turn out good? It better turn out good. Okay, let's make a good video. Hi guys. Like, sometimes I get so uncomfortable, and being uncomfortable leads to anxiety, and I had a lot of anxiety when I started my YouTube stuff, and so I was just very straight-laced. Like, I talk like this. There was zero inflection in my voice. I tried to make sure to don't mess up any words.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Force Strategy Gaming, and welcome to my very first announcement video using video capture. I'm going to be doing all of my announcement videos in the future in this format, so hope you guys enjoy it. If not, sorry, this is how I'm doing it.
That was just, I was trying to be like super serious, and as time has gone on, I'm trying to move away from the super serious and the super time sensitive and move towards things I care about, I'm passionate about, or things that I just think are interesting, fun, or funny. So things are changing, dude. Time changes things. Is that a song? Probably. Will you go back to Overwatch at some point? Stop asking me to go back to games that I don't care about. I don't want that. You don't want that either. It makes for bad content. What was the thing that made you think, okay, I'm done with YouTube? Maybe when my channel tanked and everything was dying and nobody was watching my videos. It's so funny because my channel has seen so many ups and downs. Like, if you look at a graph of my channel's history, it spikes and valleys and spikes and valleys. And at times when it dipped down really low, that I was like, I was a little bit like, oh gee, what am I doing? Like, this is not good. But I think most of that just comes with the pressure of just adulthood, I guess. If the YouTube channel is doing poorly, there is the pressure of, I gotta make sure I can pay my bills, obviously. That happens. And that, yeah, like, of course, that makes me question, like, did I make the right choice? But at this point, I feel like in my lifetime, I've seen so many people who had secure jobs nearly lose or completely lose that security. Just on the drop of a hat. I've never been to the point where I've been like, I'm done, I'm gonna quit YouTube. I'm just trying to have fun with what I'm doing because I feel like that's the best way for the channel to do well, really. What made you stray away from Overwatch? I personally don't play anymore, but curious to see your reasons. I get this question a lot about all sorts of games. Like, why did you stop playing? Do you hate it? Just got bored. Just because I stopped playing game doesn't mean like I have a laundry list of reasons why the game sucks all of a sudden. And that's also like a weird thing in gaming. I feel like every time people quit games, they have like there's a big deal as to why they quit the game.
In this video, I just want to answer a few questions, the first and most prevalent question of which is, hey Force, where the heck is all your Diablo 3 content?
Don't pay any attention to that. But there doesn't have to be. Like, it could just be that you're done with the game, you know what I mean? You deserve more subs, dude. I prefer sandwiches, thank you. What a great joke. I'll be losing subs for that one. When you're planning a video, how much time do you give yourself to relax? What? I don't even understand the question. What's the biggest downside of working and living off of YouTube full-time? Probably just uncertainty, for the most part. People look at me and be like, oh, you're a successful YouTuber. I don't know who, but I'm sure some people would say that. Even I, like, there is uncertainty with what I do and how much I'm gonna make every month and stuff like that. It is dependent on your upload schedule, frequency, quality, and the views that you get, obviously. And you also have to try to stay self-motivated while working for yourself, like setting your own goals and schedule and all that stuff. So, was it worth it? I'm thinking social life pay and work hours. What's the most significant downsides and upsides compared to other jobs? I won't lie, even when things are bad, it's hard to complain about getting to work at home and like work for yourself, be your own boss, make your own hours, have that flexibility. If I want, I could just take 2 weeks off. I can just do that. I'm gonna take 2 weeks off. Actually, I'm telling you, we have a vacation plan. I'm taking 2 weeks off. So the videos are gonna be a little light these next 2 weeks, but seriously, like that is a huge benefit. I cannot complain about that. I don't gotta ask anybody. I don't gotta check with anybody. I've gotta match up schedules with my coworkers. Like, do you want this Christmas? Okay, I'll work this Christmas. You can work next Christmas. What about Thanksgiving? Do you care about Easter? You don't care about... I don't have to check with anybody for anything. It's really amazing. That is a real benefit. But yeah, like, social life, I haven't spoken to anybody in 10 years. No, that's definitely one of the biggest downsides, I would say. I think that's why it's really awesome when you see content creators get a shared workspace. I'm not talking about like a living house or situation. I could not live with a bunch of other people. I can barely live with myself. When you see like YouTubers or streamers have co-workspaces, I think that's a really special and cool thing. I don't live in a part of the world where that's really like an option. I don't even know that I want to. I'm really antisocial. That is probably the biggest thing that I miss. There's just no people around. Even if it's just someone to talk to about my stupid video ideas. And work hours, honestly, even with what I said, like, yes, I can make my own hours. I could do whatever. I can do whatever I want. I still end up probably spending like 10 to 12 hours a day in job related stuff. It's not straight sitting down here for 10 hours. It pretty much never shuts off. It's really hard to shut off thinking about work related stuff. It just doesn't shut off. After 10 years of solid YouTube content, how long till Classic Well starts losing you subscribers from lack of updates? Immediately, probably. Oh, don't worry. I'm already losing plenty of subscribers. When will you get a real job? Get a real YouTube's not a real job. You know, funny thing is, I don't think people really think that anymore. Like, it's shifted over time. Definitely at the start, people were like, that's not what but people understand now. People understand that like YouTube is a career for people, basically. Like, would you take a job as a game systems designer for an unannounced MMO at Blizzard? I don't think I'm qualified. No. Just because I play games, I like games, and I talk about games, I don't know that it means I'm qualified to be a game or systems designer. I guess I would be interested. Like, I think stuff like that would be kind of cool. Why, you handing out jobs or something? Got something you want to ask me? Is YouTube the dream it's cracked up to be? Is it as mentally destructive as some other YouTubes have said it is? My brain's falling apart. I think the problem with YouTubers breaking down, basically, or just needing a mental break from the platform, it's just like there's a lot of self-inflicted pressure. The entire job for many people can be just a numbers comparison job, constantly staring at your analytics, your numbers, how your videos are performing, and then spending all your time comparing that to other people. It's like if you work a normal job and you get paid whatever your salary is, but every day you obsessed over how much money Bill Gates made that you're not making, it'd probably make you pretty depressed and drive you pretty crazy. And YouTube is a job that just shoves those numbers in your face, just by its nature. It's not like malicious on purpose or anything, but if every day I looked at my number and then looked at PewDiePie's number and just was like, why he make what, you would go crazy. You would get obsessed and depressed probably. You just can't do that. I don't worry about the fact that I don't get as many views or make as much money as PewDiePie. I worry about, am I making the best stuff that I can make? Because if I do, then that's gonna lead to my most success and I'll be the happiest. That's really it. You can sit here and pump out videos that you don't care about and that you're not passionate about. You'll eventually break down. That might be another side of it, because if there are YouTubers out there who are just making content that they hate and they see no other option, that'll make you crazy. But that's just like the negative side, because I definitely get why some people can get that way and have like problems, but there's so much that's amazing about being a YouTuber. Getting to make my own schedule, getting to wake up whenever I want, getting to take breaks and vacations whenever I feel like. So that's definitely one of the big differences I feel like between jobs that I had before being a YouTuber and this job now. If you knew everything that would come to pass now when you started, would you have done anything differently? I wish, if anything, that I had focused more on making quality content that I thought was entertaining sooner. Am I doing it now? Who knows? If a YouTuber does not end his or her video with a comment, like, subscribe, did they even made one? Whoa. If the YouTuber doesn't end with like, comment, and subscribe, did they even made one? The obvious answer is no. Do you have a second job? Trying to get sponsorships. Best budget DSLR camera to start with. I wouldn't worry too much. I probably just get something that shoots at least 1080p. I started with the Canon Rebels. I think we had a T4i at first and then like a T6i. I've upgraded. I've got the Canon 80D. It is a good camera, but get a DSLR that shoots 1080p and you're probably good. Why do you keep losing subscribers? Can't understand it. I know, what the hell? All the people who don't want to watch, please leave. No, seriously. I want people who are with my channel now who like the content that I'm making. So if there's people who don't like the content that I'm making and they're leaving, I'm totally all fine with that. And I think it's just a matter of time. Like, I think it's gonna turn around at some point. As long as I keep making good quality content that I'm proud of, I'm confident it'll change. It'll change at one point, right? People like watching my videos, right? Why does YouTube randomly unsubscribe people from channels? That's what's happening to me. That explains it. Damn it, YouTube. You're the reason I'm losing subscribers. Well, that's it. My AMA. Hope that answered some questions for you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's gonna be a kind of a slower couple of weeks here. I am sorry, but I'm taking a trip. I'm doing some business related stuff. You guys will learn about that in like 2 months or something. And then I'm taking a little trip to visit some family overseas. So I'm gonna still work on some stuff. I don't know how many videos I'm gonna have over these next couple weeks, but I'm thinking I'll have at least a few. So enjoy those. Hope you liked this. Thanks for watching. See ya.